All right, so I have been collecting a lot of stuff over the years, and I just want to talk about what my favorite filmmaking gear is in 2025 so far. So let's get it. What is going on? This your boy Randy on Edge, and we are back with another video. So there's no particular order on what's my favorite to what's my least favorite. I'm just gonna go over what I like and what I've been using so far in this year to do a lot of my work. So I want to start with the ZGcine battery charger. This is a dual battery charger. Man, this thing is phenomenal. I don't know, I love it. It does a great job with charging my batteries. It charges really fast too. So you have two ports. You have DC in and pass through USB type C in and out. So I can actually put two batteries in here and I can connect it to my camera or something else. And it'll be using the two batteries here to charge whatever I plug it into. Now this is great for stationary. Sometimes I actually hung this on like really secure. I hung it on a tripod and I had two batteries running and it ran forever basically. And on the other side, you have the D-tap out. So yeah, the possibilities on this thing is endless and you have an on and off switch. So I definitely recommend you pick one of these up. It is a great buy. I don't remember the price, but I would definitely put the price up on all of these things that I mentioned and the link will be in the description. All right, so number 2 on my list is the Osmo Pocket 3. Now this thing is phenomenal. Man, I picked this up like 3 months ago and I love this camera. I use it on a lot of stuff. I use it on a lot of professional shoots. I bought this because I was doing a lot of car videography then and I wanted to get those cinematic car rollers. So yeah, and I've been playing around with vlogging. I haven't posted any vlogs, but I've been playing around with just, you know, vlogging, doing some family stuff, but I haven't really went into major detail. But I do want to do more content with the Osmo Pocket, and the time-lapse features on this thing is phenomenal. So I definitely recommend you pick it up. Not right now because of the tariffs, because right now this thing is going for like $800. So I bought this before the tariffs went crazy. So yeah, definitely check this out if you're looking for, you know, after everything it gets better. But this is such a great camera. I love this thing. Now I can't talk about the Osmo Pocket without talking about the Mov Max blade arm. Now this thing is phenomenal. Now I went with the blade arm over the Tilta Hydra one because, I mean, they are both great products. This was a lot cheaper by like $30. You know, in filmmaking world, $30 go a long way. But this, I don't know, it's just something about the electronic suction cup on the Tilta. I didn't know if like, okay, if the power fell on it one day, like if it was a power failure, would the suction not hold? I don't know, I didn't do too much research, but I like the mechanism on this thing because it, you know, this, for me, honestly, it works. But I do secure it, so I have like a tie that I would tie around this, and then I would mount it, you know, secure it to the car. So if this ever do fail, then I have a backup. But yeah, this thing looks great. The footage I get from the Osmo paired with this is phenomenal. So if you're looking to get into car videography, this would be your best bet. All right, so the next item on my list is my camera bag. Now I got this when I was on a budget and this was around $70 or $80. This is the K&F Concepts camera bag. I got this when I was on a budget and it does everything I needed to do. So this is my everyday carry right here. I put my laptop, I put my camera in here and all my other stuff that I need for that day. But this is such a great buy for me. Yeah, I was on a budget. I have a ton of other camera bags, but I just wanted to test this out and I've been using this. I thought it was gonna be a bust because of the price, but I'm amazed at how good of a quality this bag is. It's been about 8 months now and it's still holding up very well. I haven't had any issues, no rips or tears, and I put my cases through its paces. Bars that rhyme. But yeah, definitely check this out. I definitely recommend this bag. All right, last but not least, y'all probably guessed it. It's on my face. These are the Meta Rayban. These are the Wayfarer ones. I have the clear lenses because I'm not really outside a lot. I'm always inside and I use these inside all the time. Now, the camera on these things aren't to, rave about. I mean, it's a decent camera. I mean, would you replace your phone camera with this? No, but it gets the job done. It's not a bad camera. The only downside is it shoots everything in vertical mode. And if you wanna do horizontal, you gotta crop in. So that's the only downside. I wish you had modes and had options to switch between vertical and horizontal, and you only get 3-minute record time. But if you live stream, I think you can go a lot longer, but I don't live stream. So for me, it makes no difference. But these things are phenomenal. They stay on my face, honestly. Like when I'm around the house, I'm always listening to something, whether it's a podcast, music, whatever. And when I'm out and about, around people, I'm listening to something in my ears, but I can hear and I'm aware of everything around me. And these speakers are phenomenal. So I'm having a conversation with somebody, not missing a beat, and I'm also listening to music or something in my ears. So if I'm at dinner or whatever, with family or whoever, and I got these on, 9 times out of 10, I'm listening to a podcast or some music or whatever. But these things are phenomenal. Definitely recommend you pick these up. I love these things. These are awesome. So that's all I got for you guys today. Definitely like and subscribe. I know I've been gone for a while, but I've been focusing all of my energy onto my podcast. So if you are into like religious content, I have a religious podcast called Religious Most Wanted, where me and my brother, we dive into, religious content, the Bible and all those things. So if you're interested in something like that, definitely go check it out. But yeah, stay tuned for the next one. I'm gonna try to start ramping On Edge videos back up because I know we had a thing going. So I don't wanna leave you guys hanging. So let's get it.